Good day. It's a pleasure being around once again. My name is Evangelist Godwin Abiodun Efeso, member U.S. African Trade Council in Atlanta, Georgia. Also a former Vice Chairman, Export Group of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, CEO, Success Edge International. You are welcome to our Export Television, where we talk about export and business demystified. And we try to tell you how to export, where to export, when to export, and how you make good money doing export business. You are welcome to today's edition. And today our emphasis will be moving closer to food items such as yam. Yam, you may want to say. Yes, they are basically exportable. Now, the question you want to ask is that, what is yam? Yam is actually an important, crop, food crops, especially in the yam zone of the western region. Now, although more than over 600 species of yams, of tubers, but only few are actually important as a staple food. So it's not everything that you see, as yam that could be regarded, but few of them are actually edible. West Africa actually account for about 90 to 95%, of the world, production of yam. Yam production in Nigeria is actually the largest single producer. Nigeria is actually the single largest producer of yam. There's a record to that as regards as 2004. Now, the global yam production, was about 47 million per metric tons. That's about 96% of the, from the area of Nigerian perspective. Nigeria alone, out of the world population, accounts for about almost 70%. And that's to tell you that Nigeria is a very, it's a high-yielding, tuber nation all over the world. Now, like I said, you have various types of yam. You have white yam, you have yellow yam, you have water yam, you have even what we call Chinese yam, quite a lot of them. Now, the next thing you want to ask is that I want to export yam. Now, where do I source this commodity from? Good. Now, the biggest place where you can get, yam in Nigeria is actually in Benue, is the yam hub of the country. Precisely in a place called Zakimbia. That's a place where you can get, but other states where you can get include, Oyo State, Nasarawa State, Sokoto State, Abia, Anambra, Delta, Edo, Enugu, Taraba, Osun, Plateau. All these places you can get yam. Now you know where to source this commodity. You want to make the job a bit easier. Now the question is, when is the harvesting time? Between September to January is a harvest time for this particular commodity. Now, you want to export yam. There are very important things you need to put into consideration, and that is all about specification. The type of yam you export, the quality of the yam should have a fresh color. 1, 2, it should be uniform, straight size. Normally, the yam you export should not be too big, should be at least a medium size, at least uniform, straight size. Then no finger, no spores, no yam. There should be nothing like, like Yoruba they call ishuefuru, all those things you see a lot of hair on their body, so it should not be that. And no fake and no cut. Make sure these things are very, very, very important. Now, what are the size? The size is between 1.5 to 2.0 kilogram. That's the middle size. So please, this is a very important when you're going to go into yam exportation. That is 1.5 to 2.0 kilogram. That's the middle size. That is what you must export. Now, where is the export market? Now, if you want to talk about export market, quite a lot of places you can export, but the biggest export market for yam is actually in the UK and in the US. Actually, condition that actually need to be taken also. Yam should be kept in a conducive condition, preferred about 15 to 20 degree Celsius during the haulage. And when you're exporting, you should export with a refrigerated container, But if it's going to be air freighted, that is another method. It also should be put in a very cool condition. Now, the packaging is that yams are packaged in a perforated carton, should be perforated in a perforated carton, that is, so that at least you can now arrange it. Now, another very important thing you must know is that in the carton, you wrap each of the yam with a brown paper or a newspaper. Arrange at least about 6 or 10 in each carton. Please, these are very important when you have to do export of yam. Like I said earlier on, the export market is basically US, UK, China, and China, those places are places where you can actually export. Then let's quickly go to the aspect of the price. Price actually varies. Yams are sold in pallets, okay, at a rate about $100 to $200 per pallet, okay, and a pallet contains about 40 tubers and it weighs between 25 kilo each. Please, these are very important, and I want to believe that this will be a bit sufficient for you to do this business and do it well. But remember, and that is that on the export television you have various types of topic we have treated. So please just go and subscribe, okay, spread this news to 50, 100, 500 people, and then watch this. These are great things you can do to liberate humanity. Knowledge is power, and when people know what to do and they get it done, you are less burdensome. I remain yours, Godwin Abiodun Yefeso. Till we meet once again on the export television, you will succeed. Bye.